has been a career goal. Yeah, it's yeah. So I'm from Michigan originally, Detroit, and yeah, I move all over now. I'm married to a woman who's an Air Force pilot, and yeah, she got me everywhere. Yeah, well, yeah, it's all right. She's not here. You don't have to clap. She always brags. She's like, you know, the Air Force, we can get a plane anywhere in the world in under 2 hours. Anywhere in the world. And I'm like, yeah, but in Nebraska, I can be at a Dollar General in under 12 minutes. We're in Nebraska. I did the Dollar General tour today from the Omaha airport all the way over here. Very nice. Met my wife on Tinder. Anybody here? I'm guessing this is not the demographic for dating apps. Arranged marriage? What happened here? Are you okay? Blink if you can't get away. Is there? High school romance? You were a junior. He was a janitor. What's going on there? What are you guys into out here? Farmers only? What do you do? I was on Tinder. Yeah, that's where I met my wife. She was the second woman I went on a date with. And first woman, I thought we connected. And then you ever go on a date and you think it's going well, and then all of a sudden it's not going well? Yeah, we went on this date. We had a nice time. And afterwards she goes, would you like to come back to my place and have a drink? And I was like, okay. So we go back to her place and we're having a drink. And then she says to me, she says this. She goes, are you a freak? I didn't know what to say, you know, I got nervous. I just go, yeah. I don't know any moves, you know. She goes, I want you to tie me up. Yeah. What do you say? I tied her up because but I tied her up too good is the problem. Nobody tells you that. I tied her up, she couldn't move or nothing, and she's like there, and I'm there with my clothes on, and she goes, do what comes natural. Shit, I'm from Detroit. I took her TV and fucking left. Arkansas currently. That's where my wife is, at Little Rock Air Force Base. I live on Little Rock Air Force Base, at Little Rock Air Force Base, yeah. And I am way too fat to live on an Air Force Base. Yeah, people stop you all the time when you do that. What are you doing here? How'd you get on base? Did you serve? And I'm like, yeah, 2 years at Applebee's. Technically, I live in one of the nicest gated communities you can find. Very secure. They got a real nice gym, and I tried to go into the gym to lose some weight, but all the people, you ever go to a gym where everybody's in too good of shape? That's a real buzzkill. Like, you go there, and one guy was in my face, he was like, push it, little bro, push it! You can push it harder! Every time he saw me, and I was like, that's weird. Like, one time I was just sitting there, I hadn't even started working out, and he just in my face, are you pushing? And I'm like, it's one guy per stall. That was a poop joke, sir. Just the opening act. I'm Bill O'Reilly's son. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm not the best comedian. I'm the best one in my price range. So yeah, I have a baby. Well, I don't have a baby anymore. I have a 3-year-old now. My wife and I, we have a 3-year-old, and yeah, that's she doesn't want me. She wants to have another baby, and which is, yeah, I'm 46, so I don't know if that's in the cards. Like, yeah, like I was in the delivery room when our son was born, and it was awesome and everything. But men, like, we don't really belong in there. You women, you got this down. Like, I was in the way, you know. Like, I was in there, and they were like, oh, if it gets tough, why don't you just eat your wife some ice chips? And yeah, I tried to be funny. I'm Catholic, so every time she wanted one, I'd be like, body of Christ. She wanted to have the baby natural, which is insane, right? That's hard. And they kept coming in, you want the epidural? Would you like the epidural? Can't take it past this point. And she didn't take it, and I figured we paid for it, so I took it. I was dilated. And when you have a baby now, they dress you up like a doctor. They put you in scrubs and a mask, and you get to go in there. And then one of the nurses says to me, she goes, don't worry, during a natural childbirth, sometimes during the pushing, there can be a bowel movement, but we're very discreet. We will clean it. No one will ever know. Which is a lie, you know. Because I shit my pants, and nobody at home. And we've been trying for like a year, and then my wife says to me, she goes, this might be your problem. We should probably get your swimmers tested. You ever do that? It's weird. You have to go to a doctor's office, and they take you to a room. Like one of the women at the front desk, she doesn't go in the room with you. She stops right there. It would speed things up, though, honestly. So we go in this room, you know, and I gotta do my business in a cup, and it's weird. And she's like, we have magazines. And I'm like, I am not germaphobe. There's no way I'm touching these. I have a phone. It's 2025. So I'm in there trying to do my business, and we have TRICARE through the military, so I gotta share the room with this other guy. And he's shocked because he's just there for COVID. You ever been making out with somebody and their breath is so bad you try to spit your gum in their mouth? During the day, I'm kind of a stay-at-home dad, and I hang out with a 3-year-old all day, and it's pretty cool, and he does funny things, and he does this a lot. He goes, binoculars. Yeah, he loves doing binoculars, and we were in Costco last week, and he can't say binoculars, though, real good, so we were in Costco, it was real busy, and he's like, look, Dad, big knockers! You gotta be cooler when you say that. Other people were like, where? No. He was looking at mine. That's the problem. I usually wear a sport coat, but it's getting, I went and got it dry cleaned like a dummy. I usually don't get my sport coats dry cleaned. I usually donate them to the Salvation Army. Yeah, and they dry clean them, hang them back out on the rack the next day for $1. One of the nurses goes, during a natural childbirth, sometimes during the pushing, there can be a bowel movement, but we're very discreet. We'll clean it. No one will know what happened. That's a lie, isn't it? Because I shit my pants and nobody knows. This is my favorite joke that my wife loves to do. We go to Home Depot, and you know, I love Home Depot too, but she loves buying stuff for the house and doing stuff. And she gets 10% off because she's in the military, so we check out and they'll be like, 190, 34, 72, and the cashier will be there. And my wife will pull out her military ID, and the cashier will go, oh, thanks for your service, 10% off. And then she goes, what do you do? And then my wife just stares at her like she doesn't speak English. And I do that thing that white people do when someone doesn't speak English. I just speak English to her a little bit louder. She said, what do you do? And then my wife smiles and goes, I do nails. At 46, here's how I know I'm officially old. When I was in school, I took French class. Yeah. Kids now get Spanish, like something you can use. Like we got French class when I was in school. 7th grade, started in French. And there's no way you can use it in the real world now. It's parlez-vous français? I use it at Taco Bell sometimes just to be a goof. Like, welcome to Taco Bell. Parlez-vous français? Guy's like, no special orders, bro. One time I got this stoner, and this guy didn't know what was going on. He goes, welcome to Taco Bell. I'm like, parlez-vous français? He goes, 619, pull ahead. I thought, oh, you know what I'm gonna do is get some of that testosterone. Get on some tea. But then I was like, nah, that's expensive. I'm gonna binge watch Yellowstone to build my tea up. Women love that show. My wife's like, oh, I love Rip. And I'm like, he's a mass murderer. He has killed way too many people to not enjoy it. So I go, this is what I do. I watched Yellowstone, and then when my wife came back to impress her, I took her horseback riding. I thought, oh, she's gonna love that, right? And I buy my pants at Costco now, so they're stretchy sides, like you can't tell, but these are mom jeans. I know, aren't they? I should be at a PTA meeting. But anyway, so I'm riding the horse, and I jump off, right, as it's slowing down, just like Kevin Costner. I didn't even wait for it to stop. I jumped off, and I just sort of slid. I felt my body sliding. You ever slide, you can't do anything? Oh, that's scary. And as I'm sliding, I thought, why is my left leg caught in something? It was caught in the stirrup. I hit the ground, boom, and the horse started dragging my fat ass, and I'm screaming and banging on the ground, and he's dragging me. I thought I was going to die. My wife's there humiliating her, and the manager from Walmart ran over, and I'm